Reading Partners Bay Area is an organization that's on a mission to help children become lifelong readers by empowering communities to provide individualized instruction with measurable results. Here now to discuss more is the development manager, Ariana Vargas, along with the executive director, Hector Salazar. Ariana, Hector, thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, of
Wonderful
course.
being here. Thank you for having us back.
Of course. So happy to have you guys back for a second time. And I know you guys are doing bigger and better things this year. But maybe for our viewers who have never heard of Reading Partners Bay Area, Hector, why don't you start us off? Give us some insight.
Certainly. I think, first off, it's such an honor to be doing this work, right? Working with Bay Area schools, working with schools in San Francisco and Oakland with so much that's going on in the world. It's just an honor to partner with the community in this way and to be doing this work and really to be bringing joy to children and to their academic experience. So yeah, as you mentioned, Reading Partners, a national nonprofit. And I think before you even start talking about what it is that we do specifically, you want to really hone in on the vision. Like, we believe in a world that one day all kids across the United States can read at grade level by 4th grade. Now, what can we specifically do at Reading Partners Bay Area to achieve that or work towards that? And really it's partnering with the community, partnering with schools to provide individualized one-on-one support with measurable results through community tutors. So really just working with schools, setting up shop, setting up a reading center, bringing tutors into the school community to work with students one-on-one throughout the academic year.
Amazing, and thank you for that breakdown. And you mentioned a couple of things that I would love to touch on. So you mentioned that individualized programming, right, within the schools and the teachers. But what does that look like for each student, maybe that walks through the doors?
Yeah, certainly. I think, all schools have their process of the way that they measure where kids at in terms of their grade level, right? So we really work with school leadership to triangulate or work on a feedback loop that says, hey, we think that these kids from kindergarten to 4th grade would really benefit from additional support, right? So we take those kids in and, we also pair them with folks that we train from the community. I think a big piece and the thing that I love about Reading Partners is that we're an organization that gives the opportunity gives the community an opportunity to decide that they want to do something that could potentially change the trajectory of a child's life. So folks say, hey, I want to be a part of Reading Partners. I want to spend time with a kid. They sign up on our website. We train them. We pair them with the student. So, maybe little Miss Olivia has tutoring every single Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And, tutor Ari comes and works with her every Tuesday at 9 for about 45 minutes per session. On skills that will help enhance her literacy.
I love that too, and I love the fact that Reading Partners gives the community that ability to kind of get involved and make a difference, right? Because oftentimes we talk about the problems and we talk about the solutions, but how do people actually get involved in some of those solutions? So amazing. And let's switch gears now. You did mention the community, and one way the community is getting involved, Giving Tuesday. Can you tell me a little bit more about the partnerships that Bay Area Reading Partners has?
We are just about a week from Giving Tuesday, the Tuesday following Thanksgiving, November 28th. Mark your calendar. We are teaming up with our corporate partner, Thrivent, and they are generously donating $1 to every $2 that are being donated to Reading Partners. So keep an eye out for that on our socials. On top of that, we're partnering with a local restaurant called Seabreeze on the Dock, located in Jack London Square in Oakland. They are going to be giving back 20% in all sales from Giving Tuesday day. So November 28th, we'll be out there. We'll also be recruiting volunteers, so anyone that's interested in learning more, we'll be there and hoping to welcome the community.
And you mentioned the volunteers. So if people did want to volunteer and did want to get involved, what would that look like? What would that volunteer work look like? Yeah,
so we do weekly volunteering, 1 hour a week, as Hector mentioned, one-on-one tutoring with students from 1st to 4th grade, and they are able to be in the schools tutoring, working alongside our students.
Amazing. And what was the importance really of this partnership with some of these bigger brands that are helping to give back through their proceeds? Why that partnership?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important, right? The thing that we need that really helps push any nonprofit forward is time, talent, and treasure, right? So we need community volunteers to come in to give their time, right? We need other experts in such as yourself, right? Donating your talent for us to be able to come on and share our message with the larger Bay Area. And we need that treasure, right? We're a nonprofit, so we generously accept donations, and all that money, you know, 80% of what we bring in terms of fundraising goes right back to serving our students. So that's I think really the focus of trying to bring in these corporate partners to really just enhance and bring our organization to more students.
Yeah, a crucial focus too, it seems like. So 80% of that goes back to everything you're trying to do. And I would like to direct this next question to you, Ariana. What maybe have you seen from the children that you've been able to work hand in hand with, and how have they benefited from these programs?
So last year was my first year tutoring, and it was absolutely amazing. I was working with a 4th grader, and seeing her confidence grow just session by session. I was able to work with her twice a week, so we really got individual one-on-one time, and just seeing her excited to read. Prior to, she was about 2 school years behind, and so being able to just see her progress throughout the year. By the end of the school year, she was coming on with a smile on her face, wanting to take home a book with her every single time.
Oh my God.
So it's just really encouraging that knowing an hour or 2 hours of my time each week is just going so much further within her time with us.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing that too, because that can also encourage others, you know, to help step up and realize, well, it's just an hour of my time. You know what? I actually can make a huge difference in somebody's life. So how do people get involved if they want to get involved, Hector?
Yeah, I think it's very simple. Go to our website, readingpartners.org, right? Click on San Francisco Bay Area, and you know, you can donate right there if you so feel moved, right? With Giving Tuesday coming up, please, you know, feel free to donate. Every dollar counts, so we really appreciate all those donations that come in via the website. You can also sign up to be a volunteer and be a tutor. So you can click on, there's a button that says, you know, hey, become a volunteer, be a tutor. And it's a very simple process. You sign up, we contact you, we train you, you know, when you have the time, and then you let us know where and when you'd like to be able to tutor. And again, we have schools, roughly 10 schools in San Francisco Unified that we work with, 10 schools in Oakland Unified, and 1 in San Lorenzo. And, you know, just big shout out to all of our school partners. You know, we have educators that are working so incredibly hard for these kids, and they can't do it alone. They really need the community to step up and do their part to support our brilliant students of the Bay Area.
Well, thank you both so much for what you're doing, not only for the community, but the students as well. We do appreciate it and sharing it here on the show.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, thanks for having us.
Of course.